All right, y'all, something is going on with the washer, and I'm gonna try to fix it.
I'll sit right here and tell you all that comes to me. And if you got something to say, you should say it right now. You should say it right now. You ready?
All right, so Derry let me know that the washer hasn't been actually washing the clothes, and here I am about to try to figure this thing out. I looked up a few things online to see what could be happening. Right now, it seems to be spinning, or is it rinsing? I think it's rinsing right now. Yeah, it's definitely rinsing right now. Check it out. Look. Yep. So it is rinsing right now. But here's the thing, like after a few minutes, it starts to trip out. Like it starts to like doesn't rinse anymore. Or actually, it doesn't spin. It doesn't rinse. Something's going on, and I'm gonna figure this thing out. Again, I think what is actually happening is the filter needs to be changed or needs to be drained. And I might be getting my terminology mixed up a little bit, but there is something going on with a component inside of the washer that again needs to be drained. It's the drain pump filter, I believe is how you describe it. The drain pump filter. So, listen, we gonna try to fix this thing because we ain't about to be out here spending absurd amount of money for something that we can fix. And I'm learning this more and more as a homeowner, that it's important that we know how to do some of these things. So y'all gonna help me out? Y'all gonna do it with me? We're gonna figure this thing out. All right, let's get it. All right, y'all. So first things first, I need to get me some gloves, okay? Because if we're gonna do this thing, we gotta do it the right way. So let me find me some gloves. Come on. Ugh. 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 There we go. All right. We got the gloves, y'all. We got the gloves. Now these are just some like chemical resistant gloves. This ain't nothing crazy. I'm gonna use these to try to clean whatever's going on. Now, one of the videos I saw showed how you can just basically like put the water, so what we're doing is we gotta drain out this water, and then I'm gonna try to clean it out, assuming that there is a lot of gunk and stuff in there. If you have not cleaned out your washer before, I think this is definitely a video to encourage that for sure. Y'all can still see me? Okay. So, we got a bucket, all right? Now this thing is actually like, it seems to be wanting to clean, man. So I kind of don't even want to touch it. I kind of just want to like let it continue to try to do its thing. But at the same time, if it do what it did before, I know it's not going to actually clean. So, Daddy! What's up, girl? Y'all being nice to each other? I know, but we got to get ready to go, boo-boo. All right, so I'm kind of trying to figure out if I'm just going to let this thing hit a certain area. Because what's happening is, as the clothes are trying to be washed, and if you're watching this and you know how to fix these things, like obviously yeah, feel free to comment, but this is real life. This is someone that, listen, I don't fix these things for a living, but again, I'm a homeowner, right? And it's not really about whether or not, I do it to get paid or I do it whatever, right? It is more about when things happen around your house, I should be able to fix it, right? I should be able to have a basic understanding at the least amount of knowledge, right? Or at the least, I should have a level of understanding of what needs to happen to fix it. So it's still running right now. I kind of don't even want to touch it until it airs out. Maybe it won't air out. Maybe it won't air out, but we'll see. All right, so here it is. This is the error that we're getting. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off. Unlock. All right, we see. Yeah, it looks like. Okay, cool. So I got my bucket. Right. Move this stuff out the way. And apparently, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be hitting this thing here. It says clean the filter. Make sure to close the. All right, cool. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to fix this thing. Okay. Now again, what it tells me is that we gotta take the little thing that I showed y'all. We gotta take that off. All right. So I just took it off. Okay. I got me a water bottle. We're gonna use this water bottle to drain it out. Now again, I'm no expert on this process, but I use the power of experience that others have had to research and to do some digging on exactly what we would need to do. So we're gonna try it out. All right, here we go. Ugh. So first step first. All right, so I gotta take this thing off. I don't know if y'all can see this, but let's see. I know it's locked on my face, but this thing right here, I gotta like snap that off. And then we're gonna drain it in the water bottle. All right, so let's see what happens. All right, it's coming out, y'all. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Now, I got it out. Look, I got it out. And it's almost like a water hose. So I'm gonna let this thing. Yeah. Look, y'all, look. Look. You see that? You see how I'm letting that water drain out of that? How I'm letting that drain out of that thing, huh? Yeah, your boy's a pro. All right, let me set this thing down because it's getting large. Hold on. We're gonna go right back here. All right, here we go. And what we do is we take this and then we just dump it in the water. Drain out all the water that might be in there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to clean out the actual filter. The way that I got this set up, I could theoretically just like, yeah, I could just do this. I'm tripping. Yeah. Because I got mine kind of set up on this thing, so I can just let the water just drip out like this. That's probably going to be much easier. So, we're going to let that thing do its thing. Y'all want to see it? See? Very simple. Just letting it drain out. And we're going to see what happens. Look, I want y'all to see this. This is all the water that I've been draining out. It's been a lot, man. I've been I've been doing this for like 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, it feels like it's almost done. It feels like it's almost done, but let's see. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. It'll probably be good to go. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna pull this thing out. And that's really where the work begins. I'm gonna start cleaning that out. Get it all clean. We'll reattach everything and see what we got. If you don't have a lot of experience with this stuff, like truthfully, like I do, well, I don't have as much experience with it. Let me just say that. But you know, a lot of times we get into the habit of just calling folks and, hey, can you come fix this? See what's going on. Man, I'm in this season of my life where I'm like, man, I want to make sure that I'm doing things and seeing why things are the way they are for learning purposes, but also I think it's just good as a man, you know, to be able to know how to do certain things, you know, around the house for sure. I gotta clean this all out too. Ugh. Yuck, yuck. It's now pretty clean for the most part. Y'all, it goes, y'all. Moment of truth. First time fixing the washer. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Look at that. I see water coming. Okay. All right.
I'll sit right here and tell you all that comes to me.